Solve the equation, check your solution, no problem. So on this one, we want to isolate the x's. I don't see any distribution on this one, so we're moving straight into, well, I guess we could say that we're looking for combining like terms, but there's nothing to combine, so we're looking for principles of equality. I want to isolate the 9x's there, meaning I want the 9x's to just be by itself. So I don't want that minus 2/5 with it, so I got to zero that out by adding 2/5. So at the 1/8, I've got to add 2/5 as well. Now, I don't have any space there, so I'm going to have to show this on the right. That's 1/8 plus 2/5. And just as a quick reminder, don't just add the 1 and 2 and make it 3, and 8 plus 5 is 13. It's not 3/13, okay? You need common denominators here. I'm going to use the method that I've been using before, where I just multiply the denominators by the other fraction. So the 1/8, I'm going to multiply these by the other denominator, 5. And this will guarantee that we get common denominators, which means that it may not even be the lowest common denominator. And then 2 and 5, we'll multiply those by 8 to get 16/40. But again, we see that the denominators are common, so that's good. And what do we get out of this? 40ths, that's 5 plus 6, so I'm skipping a little bit there, but that's 21. So as of right now, we got 21/40 equals 9x. And the negative 2/5 there, the minus 2/5, that's zeroed out, which is what we wanted. We wanted that to become 0. Now, the last thing we want from this equation is just the x's to be 1x, not 9x's. So how do we make this 9 to 1? You would divide it by itself, 9, and then you'd have 1. But if you do it on one side, you have to do it the other side. So again, just showing my work on the right, we have 21/40 divided by 9. And I'm purposely writing the 9 like that so I could make it 9/1, because we never actually divide fractions. So I'm going to make this 21/40, but now it will be multiplied by flipping the fraction 1/9. And I also see that the 21 and 9 are divisible by 3, so we're going to simplify these. 21 divided by 3 is 7. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And we're ready to multiply those out. So in the numerator, 7 times 1 is 7. In the denominator, I'm going to keep the 0, but 4 times 3 is 12, which gives us 120. So as of right now, we're pretty sure that x equals 7/120, unless I made a mistake, which I have already today. But this is how you should check your answers. You should use the original equation, which was 1/8 equals, was supposed to be 9 times x minus 2/5. But right now we're pretty sure, hopefully we did this correct, but x should be 7/120. So I'll put a question mark here over the equal sign, because I don't know if it's true, but if it is, then we know we got the correct answer, and we're ready to multiply. So 9 times 7/120, I guess I'll have to do that here on the right as well. So 9 times, I'm going to make it 7/120, and we can simplify the 9 and 120. They're both divisible by 3. 9 divided by 3 is, 3. 120 divided by 3, 12 divided by 3 is 4, then add the 0. So that really would have been, I guess, kind of what we saw here with the 3 and the 40. But that's after multiplying those. 3 times 7 is 21, and then the 40 in the denominator. You could have made it 1 times 40 as well. 21/40, which was the red number there when we were doing the work, right? 21/40. We still got the minus the 2/5. So we need common denominators. I got 40. I can make a 5/40 by just multiplying that by 8. So that's a 40 there. And 2 times 8 is 16. So we got 21 minus 16. This tells me how many 40ths we have, but 21 minus 16, yeah, that's going to be 5. We can show the work there. So 5/40 And, well, in fact, I was just thinking, well, that's not 1/8, is it? It is, because that is simplifiable at this point. You can divide the 5 by 5 and the 40 by 5 as well. And you will get 5 divided by 5 is 1, 40 divided by 5 is 8. And now we see that it is true. So when I replace the x with 7 over 120, after working out the right side there, I do get 1/8, which is what we wanted, right? Because on the left side, that's also 1/8. 1/8 equals 1/8, that's true. Yeah, our final answer here was x is 7 over 120. Now, I'm showing this as 1x. Most students would just write that as x, but if you put 1x, that's fine too.